Let's talk schools in Franklin, Tennessee. Now, because Williamson County schools in general consistently rank high in school scores, that has many families seeking out homes in the Williamson County area. But when it comes to Franklin, there's something that's a little unique to certain Franklin schools, so that's what we're going to be covering in today's video. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin Davis and I am a local Nashville real estate agent. I am with 𝐋𝐈𝐊𝐄 Realtors, the Andrews Group. I specialize in helping out-of-staters move to the Nashville-Franklin area and find the place that they want to call home. So thank you again for stopping by my channel. Be sure to subscribe because each week I put out new videos all about moving to the Nashville-Franklin area, things that you need to know, and I want to make sure you don't miss a thing. Okay, let's dive into today's topic, which is all about Franklin schools. So before we get too far into this, I do want to make sure that I make a distinction. So I don't want anyone to be confused. Now, Franklin schools are a part of the larger Williamson County School District. Now, today we're going to be talking about the Franklin Special School District, which is comprised of 8 schools that are not included in those 48 public schools. So you may be asking yourself, what in the world is the Franklin Special School District all about? So don't worry, we're about to cover it. I'm not gonna get too into the weeds in this because you really can go down a rabbit hole with it, but I am gonna be covering the big points that you're gonna need to know. So the Franklin School District, it started way back in 1906, so it has been around a while. It was originally operated by the Franklin Board of Mayor and Aldermen and the Board of Education. Now, it was changed from a city district to a special district in 1949 by Tennessee legislature, which that means it basically gave the district school board the power to levy its own taxes specifically for education. One thing to note, not every family in Franklin is going to be zoned to attend the special school district. Its existing boundaries were actually frozen in 1986 as Williamson County's population just absolutely exploded. Now, like I mentioned, there are 8 schools that are part of this special Franklin School District. Now, a couple things to note about that. Most of them are elementary and middle schools. There is no high school included. So once the students that are zoned for those schools leave, they then go into a Williamson County high school. There are a couple of things to consider. Now, like I said, because those boundaries were frozen back in 1986, they haven't been changed since. But Williamson County has seen so much growth and development since then. So basically what that means is some of the farmlands that were zoned a certain way, well, now they've turned into neighborhoods, but those lines are still frozen. So sometimes you'll run into where one half of a neighborhood goes to one school, the other half of a neighborhood goes to another. So if this is something that you want when it comes to considering where to live, that is something to note in your home search. Because again, school districts I know are really important to parents. There are private school options, but there are, again, a lot of public school options. And so some people may want to be in the Franklin Special School District, others may not. So again, it just needs to be something that you're aware of. If you are wanting more information on the Franklin Special School District, you can go to fssd.org and you can learn way more information. I didn't really want to get too much into the weeds just because there is a lot that can go into it and I didn't want it to get muddy and confusing. So hopefully this makes a bit of sense. Again, a couple of things just to remember. There are 8 schools that are a part of this Franklin School District. They're mostly elementary schools with some middle schools. Once the kids age out of those schools, they do go to a Williamson County public high school. Some neighborhoods have, Some neighborhoods are split in terms of which school they are zoned for, but again, this is something that if you want more information, please feel free. You can click below. I have a link to the Franklin Special School District website where you can learn more information. I'm also including a link down below to greatschools.org, which is where you can go to do all of your research on schools in the Franklin-Williamson County area, or basically Middle Tennessee in general. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I hope this information was helpful. I'm Caitlin Davis, and I'll see you next time.